Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new series, 5 for 5, where I look at 5 fundamental exercises for each muscle group over 5 minutes. This video, we're looking at back, and be sure to check the description below for more of my reels and shorts where I'll be showing additional exercises and a ton of variation and adaptations. With that being said, let's get started on the first of our 5 back exercises. All right, so the lat pull down, one of my favorite exercises for back, really because it allows you to lock in your torso and truly isolate the back. And we're talking about the large latissimus dorsi muscles. Think about the peak contraction and really squeezing the center of the back at the end of the rep. Now let's talk about form and technique. Focus on driving the elbows down to the floor. That really allows you to then focus on that sweep coming in at the back and force that contraction. Also, keep your torso upright. Your hips and your shoulders are near enough in that same vertical axis. And the focus with that bar is putting it down to about the top of the chest to really get that maximum range of motion with the back. Again, if you're going too heavy and you're having to rock to pull that bar down, chances are you're not effectively working the back quite as intensely as if you lower the weight, keep your form strict, and focus on all of that effort driving the bar down by using those back muscles. All right, let's move on and check out our second back exercise. Barbell rows. If they say that the bench press is the gold standard for chest, then I've got to say that barbell rows are the gold standard for back. We're firm, strong foundation, and from here, think of the bar as on a vertical axis. All we're doing is pulling it up towards our stomach, allowing a full stretch. You can see the lats stretch out, keep the shoulders pulled back, and then drive up. I'm actually slightly rotating the elbows in and driving them in to the pockets here, which allows me to really squeeze the back muscles. Think about the back muscles working, not the arms. So once again, those large lat muscles squeezing together at the top. Try this, if you're working out with a training partner, have them place 2 fingers on the center of your back. And as you lift that weight up, try and squeeze the fingers with your back muscles coming together. If you think of that notion, every rep, every set, you're gonna be at least working and optimizing that back involvement with this exercise. So with the seated row, I find it really important not to lean back and start to rock as you're pulling the weight. Sure, you can move more weight in this manner, but you gotta ask yourself, how effective is it for that muscle group that you're training? So once again, start off light and build up gradually with small weight increases over each set and each workout. You can see with this one, my chest is up, my shoulders are back, and my shoulders are stacked above my hips. I'm not leaning too far forwards. I'm certainly not finishing the rep off leaning back like this. If you can't manage this weight, scale it back. With a narrow grip as well, or a V grip like this one, I actually find that I'm working more of the inner region of my back as opposed to the outer or width. Strict form on here, and again, focus on bringing the back muscles together as if you're pinching 2 fingers at the center of your back. Great exercise here, tons of variations again in the link below. So with dumbbells, I love that we get an extra range of motion. And by that, I mean we get this nice deep stretch as we stretch out the lat, our arm long, full length, and then when we start to row back up, the shoulder comes up, followed by the elbow, which allows me to really tuck in that lat and focus on each side individually. I keep talking about the elbow, and it's imperative when we're training back to think about the angle. I'm not lifting the elbow out to the side here. That's a lot of bicep and stress on my shoulder. And again, we want to focus all of that on the back. So keep the elbow tucked in, really kind of angled in towards the waist, and keep that dumbbell close to you as well. We want to keep that weight as if it were on a vertical axis. Elbow comes up, get that full contraction at the top of the rep, allowing for the stretch at the bottom. So shoulder, elbow, squeeze the back. So what do we need to know about the neutral grip pull-up? Well, again, it comes down to form and the technique. One of the great things about this is it really allows me to work my lats in a different fashion than when doing the lat pull down. So whether you do a lat pull down or you do a variation of pull-ups or chin-ups, and even better, weighted pull-ups, you'll see the difference in how the muscles are engaged. What I'm really trying to do is drive my elbow down. Otherwise, you start to use more the bicep to lift the body up. If you think about the repetition as being a true range of motion for the way that that muscle can work, you really do need to get the head all the way up. Up, squeeze the back, full stretch, shoulders back, drive the elbows down, and lift up. And that's why that is one of my favorite go-to exercises for back, especially at the end of a workout when I can literally give it my all and go to absolute failure. All right guys, thanks for watching. That's the end of today's 5 for 5. I hope you found some useful information within this video. Again, check the description below. I'll continue to add more links to new videos as well as a breakdown and explanation of all of these exercises. Until next time, keep training hard, stay focused. I'll see you back here on the next 5 for 5 muscle group video. Take care.